just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
Oh dear. Cute.
Let me guess.
Dear Dinah.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Thank
It's
you.
nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
Perfect.
I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
I was told there were victims.
Your deputy said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Okay.
Have you had many people besides
Corner
the
victim.
known victims go missing? Sure.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Okay. Why were you at the Coral
What
Lake?
were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it was
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Good to see you.
कुछ कहने लग गया सी उन्हें रोकता कि कहने लग गया सी
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thank you.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear folk.
Hey, Rose.
Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How
What
are
happened?
I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your
What?
daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
Oh.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
इन्हों दी कुड़ी दा अंदर राज फोन नहीं आया सी वो सारा इन्हें ही बनाया होया ओके मिंटू से दी कुड़ी मर गई सी डुब के Exactly. Do we know
So,
each other?
Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Seen anything strange?
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
कुछ तो लोचा है भैया The broker described multiple attackers wearing deer marks, chanting and tearing into the guys with knives.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
ठीक है, cult of tree. अन्नामा शुरू हो गया.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
नवी फाइल खुल गई उन्हें एक और. A gold necklace with a triangle symbol. ये उन कितने लगेगा? आगे है what kind of
Sure.
cult? Okay, cultists were wearing deer masks. Okay, who's involved? Cult go. Cult go. No. Who's involved?
Doesn't look right.
ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ ਫਿਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ. Call symbols. अरे cult psychology. If they are hiding their face, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Okay.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The wizard was always my...
Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
नहीं कुछ तो लोचा होना भाई इतना तो नहीं बोल दी
Hey, boss.
आगे लगेगा
Corpse is
पता
downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
मैंने autopsy करनी है ho.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
He has gun. Beautiful. देखिए lock.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other... The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
What?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd
The
they
heart?
manage that?
Cauldron Lake murder. Okay. Examination of R. Nightingale.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body? Yep. Something written on the heart. Data killer writes on the heart. How? I can make it out what it says. Okay, bruise, defenses, wound, rib chest.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
उस तो बाद फिर अपना आया है ब्रूज डाला ये अपना जाएगा नवे केस कॉज ऑफ डेथ ठीक है चेस्ट रिप है भी कॉज ऑफ डेथ जाएगा या उस तो बाद अपना bloating of joints indicating long time ये भी cause of death जाएगा.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
The cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on the skin and heart. Something was inserted into the heart, into the chest cavity. Okay, cause of death. Chest trauma is clear. Cause of death. Okay. ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦਾ ਪੋਸਟਮਾਰਟਮ ये बात ओ
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Sheriff guy.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by the enemies. Okay.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health if you leave or attack from a safe haven. While in the combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Safe haven की है सारा. आ गया.
Vanished.
क्या बात है भाई?
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it.
Something
Somehow
sinister.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Oh. वो एलन वेक पहले ही सारा कुछ प्रिडिक्ट कर रहे हैं. ये तो भाई लोचा है तेज वाला. Victim of the cult killing become a monster. ये अपना जाएगा cult goal. Yeah. Cult ritual. What is it? Okay, victim's body / organ covered in writing. Page found inside the chest. Cult psychology. No. Rituals. Yeah. Okay,
Think, Saga.
Yeah, Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Writing part of ritual. Who's involved? Who's involved? No. फिर अपना जाएगा किधर जाएगा? Symbols. Nope. Image. Yeah. तो नाम बने Nightingale. His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monster? Okay, Nightingale only victims to become the monster. Why? Maps. ना दो maps लग गए हैं, ठीक है. Saga fights Nightingale.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga.
The time बहुत लगेगा. Like a bomb has gone off, Nightingale Saga didn't see her under the light. Okay, lurched past her. Okay, the Deacon could not see into the bright light. Light hurts them, hurts the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flicked the switch. It goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off. Okay, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here. Witch, get out of my house. Nightingale shouts. A wave of terror chased through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest. But here he was, killing a monster that the world has lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Oh, yeah. Okay. Radio. Follow you into the darkness. Acha. Okay. We were attacked by
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
What happened to the
sheriff? Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Is this the work of
the victim
cult?
of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
One clue. Closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
ये करना सी. Not a lone killer, but an organized group. The cult of the tree. This case just goes much more interesting. I should open a new file. Start fresh. करो फिर. Main case. ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਵੀ 3 clue हैं. Nightmare attacked us. Oh,
A
Nightingale.
dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
New case आ गया ना. Where did Nightingale go? Nightingale. The saga was back at the Cauldron Lake. He was there too.
Okay.
According to the pages, sound like Nightingale went back to the Cauldron Lake, and he's taken.
Think.
Sarah had to pursue the Nightingale, okay, into the overlay. Finding a way would be difficult. Okay. सारा हुन केस खत्म है. नवा कुछ है नहीं. उन्होंने गोल किया है. Figure out where Nightingale went. Okay. और मेरे ख्याल हाँ.
The page
Let's go
places
back to-
Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Let's go. Follow me.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
बड़ी
Did you
जल्दी
get
आ गया.
spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean, the sheriff? Magic's not real.
Oh.
Mulligan.
No, Thornton.
अच्छा वही बोल रहे हैं. मैं क्या पहन जाता आवाज कितों आई. सारे ड्रामे आवाज.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
एक ही चल रहे हैं. अल्लाह.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers
Fuck
Adventure
off.
Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences. At affordable
Advertisement
prices.
चल रही है.
That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, Boating's best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World Magazine.
स्क्रीन पे तेरे को शानी लग की रही है भाई. हेलो. ओए. Are you slacking off, girl? Hello.
That is true, young. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours say, fuck the government.
ओए. क्या कर रहे हैं अंदर तुम? चलो फिर.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
तेरी भी स्क्रीन देखो शानी. ये सारे मिलके हमको पागल बना रहे हैं. ईमेल्स. चल भाई
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Yeah. Won't roll over on the issues.
Mercedo won't roll over on the issues. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
चलो चलो केस चलो इंटरेस्टिंग बन रही है नो slacking off.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Can be
Waiting
used
on
to
you.
travel between locations. Town key. Chat over.
Rinse and repeat. Clock
Let's
out,
go
get
to
ready.
the Coral Lake.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Chuck, return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Oi. तुसी क्या कर रहे हैं वैसे?
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of,
If you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Thank you. Let's get to the murder side, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning.
You can use O to activate the saga flashlights.
Home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We find Nightingale, then what?
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Don't check about all these rituals.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
इधर अपना रह गया कितने गया और ते कर दिया इधर इस पास से नहीं मैं चंगी तरह देखा lantern. Oh,
a creepy twig sculpture, a locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Confused, follow these steps.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Wash your hands. Take chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. What? Wash your hands. They wash vision on you.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
साड़ी उठ पैना उन्हें पीछे हो जा और किते अन्ना कर दे सिंग मार के okay sink wash your hands कुछ नहीं कर सकते wash पूछता भाई wash वाला तो है नहीं थे oh इथे wash your hands no take a bath no take a leak no yeah, let this be a warning to you fellows trespassing. Okay, this is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkhole at least in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if something else, something less natural or more than man-made, intentional? Okay, this lake is hiding place beneath the calm surface lie a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with the button, they are in the big house by the lake preparing. I know it. Okay, first drawing. Waterline, real caldera is made with a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineered, structured, strained machines. What? Big house.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
a triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Campsite. Yeah, UFOs. Writing this down in case it happens again, and I forgot. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 after I'd finished my on the porch for the trailer. I got in the car and drove by. Can straight night, no much moon, and expect and let me the past content link. I try to find the right sport, the right emotion, the right thoughts, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified for it didn't. Okay, that's not frustrating. Lunchbox. How do you like the knitting hero? Knitting? How would you like the knitting hero? I made it. I had it made just for you.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
कितने आ गया मैं फिर अच्छा तो जनरल स्टोर आ गया मैं Regular. Okay. Which ladle? इधर जाना है. Which ladle? Trash can. कुछ नहीं है. No. चैत्र ने तुम क्या गया?
Bare
Footprints.
feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
इधर जा रहे हैं. क्यों भाई इंटेंस म्यूजिक क्यों शुरू हो गए थे? ए भाई कुछ तो लोचा होना है.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Bandit, fuck me.
A presence.
Ooh, God damn it. Ah, Bandit, lanaderi. Oh, Bandit. Fuck. Tra kadta pai tra. God damn. Oh, Bandit. Oh. Oh, it's the gun भी है. It's a gun. होएगा कुछ कांड पक्का. सारी रेड लाइट जी की आ रही है.